played by Matt Slack.
Oh, yeah. Hello. I'm on the water. I'll put that there. Now we'll blow up the place. No. How are you? Oh, nice to see you. It's weird, isn't it? We're in Aston Villa.
It's very strange, isn't it? It's just that after all those years of doing it in the Patrick Centre, yeah. Enjoying your new costume?
Yeah, look at this. All covered up, yeah. I really like it.
Good. How many years now have we been doing this? I sound like crankies there.
How many years have we doing what?
5, is it?
5 years.
5 years.
5th year.
5 years. And we did a few together in other places before you came here, didn't we? We did Plymouth together and
Plymouth, Wolverhampton,
Dartford.
Yeah.
And 5. High Wycombe. Yeah, all the big dates. 5 Birmingham Hippodrome Pantomime. I think that's quite an accolade, actually. I mean, we kind of, you know, for you to come back every year and kind of top the year before, it's fine. It's fantastic.
It's bloody exhausting, that's what it is. No, to do 5 years and to, oh God, where's that gone though? It doesn't feel like yesterday we were doing Got Gwaltney here with Snow White. It's, yeah, to come back 5 years, you know, in a row is, I'm very proud.
And first time playing Buttons, and I think for a comic, Buttons is one of the great parts because it's pathos, it's story, and you get the lads. You don't get the girl, but you get the lads.
Oh, no, we're going to rewrite it. We're going to rewrite it so Buttons gets the girl. No, I think it's an iconic role, isn't it, Buttons? It's an iconic role. It's one of the best, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's one of the rare occasions. I mean, not that we ever do much plot, but that you could get.
We don't do any. What are you on about?
That you can get into the story a little bit, can't you? You can play all of that. And you're good at that. Yeah, he's actually a very good actor.
Thank you.
I have to say, as well as being.
I've just done Doctors. Does anybody want your age group? You should watch Doctors. Well, after it, then you fall asleep. You know Doctors in the afternoon? Yeah, they phoned me up and said, oh, we want you to come and play the lead guest role, so I did it. And we filmed up here, so it was like coming home. And that's out in January, and I had to play a very serious part. So it was nice to do something different. So it'd be nice to sort of bring that to the part of Buttons and give you something else rather than just mucking around, you know, so do some nice stuff.
But also I did a musical in the West End that then went to Toronto after the Panto last year, called based on the film Mrs. Henderson Presents about the Windmill Theatre, and Matt went over to Toronto and played the comic in it, and it was a great experience, wasn't it?
It was amazing to do. So it was like a 90, you know, Max Miller.
Yeah, it was
Max Miller
kind of.
Yeah. Hello, lady. Here's one for you. It was all that kind of stuff, and to go out there it was an amazing experience and a real challenge to play a 1930s comedian, Cockney, to a Canadian audience, because they just sat there and went, what the hell's he saying? You know, they had no idea, so I had to really slow it down, but it was a fantastic, I'm a lucky man to be able to do so many diverse things, but this is where my heart is, coming back and doing panto.
Matt, you got anything you want to say? Anything you want to say before we do any questions?
No, I'm just happy to be back. It's, you know, like I said, 5 years. I'm glad you'll enjoy what we do. Do you want a little snippet?
Yes.
All right, but you mustn't put it on social media because it will give it away. So I've got.
When you said best panto in the land, that's not just us saying it. Last year was the first year of the Great British Pantomime Awards, which was kind of an industry thing, and you won best comic.
Yeah.
I won best director, although not for here. I won it for the Palladium. But this show, Dick Whittington won best overall pantomime.
Yeah.
So and the Crankies won best.
They won best double act.
Yeah. So it was really nice. So he's not just saying it because we think we're the best, but we do. Anybody got any questions for Matt? There's a hand straight away.
Hi, darling. Yes, nice to meet you.
Is sounding good? How's the throat?
Yeah. It's the bloody ankle now. Because the year before when I did Aladdin, yeah, thank you. give you a crutch in return, but that would be wrong. No, in my voice, it's still a bit rusty. I have to really work at it, but it's fine. But then I did my ankle last year, so I'm just hoping this year it doesn't come in threes, and I want an accident-free... Foot and mouth? Well, it feels like it sometimes. But yeah, I did my ankle in last year. And, but I carried on all the way, I didn't take a show off. So, but it was painful, it's still a bit sore, but hopefully this year it'll all be fine. We'll have fun. I hope.
Another one?
Welcome back. Again. Has working in East End changed you anymore?
What'd you bring down? No, it's always No, I love it. You know, when I finished the panto last year, the very next day, I went to Albert Square and I was filming there. So it was a bit weird coming from panto land straight into playing a cop. But I've just done another episode as well. So 3 episodes, right? So yeah, I just go and do it. It's just nice to do it. I don't change. I'm just happy to get the work, and you know, it's nice to pop up on the telly and go, oh, there he is. Not just an idiot. Yeah, a bit more would be nice, but you know. So I like the diversity. So now it's not changed me. I'm still great. Got away with it.
I think I saw another hand somewhere.
Yeah. Ivan, how are you?
I've requested you for an interview this year.
We did one last year, didn't we?
Eventually. Thank you for that.
That's right, mate.
Will there be a 6th year?
A 6th year?
Yay!
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? Let's get the 5th out of the way first.
See how good you are this year.
See how this year. I've got to say, it's you know, you guys are fantastic, and when I come out and get that wave of warmth, it really does. I said to you before the interview, it takes my breath away. I get a bit choked about it, and it's really, really humbling. It's very nice. But it is hard work coming up with new stuff. We have to sit down and think about new things and spend a lot of hours sat there going, what can we do, what can we do? But I know that you guys appreciate it, so it's, you know, who knows, who knows?
And you know, in 119 years of Hippodrome history, you have the ultimate record.
I do, yeah.
The most successive pantomime.
Most consecutive pantomime performances was, yeah. No, thank you, that's very kind. And that's because it's nice to come back, and thanks for bringing that up. Thank you. Cheers.
Thanks, his money's just gone up.
Yeah. Let's dance.
Yeah. Anybody else for Matt?
Come on, Larry.
No? Oh, that's good. The ugly sister's got more questions than Matt. That's fabulous. He'll enjoy that.
Yeah. Thanks for the support. No, it's nice to be back. Nice to see everyone.
Great. Thank you, Matt.
Cheers.
You can go up there and get out of that costume.